Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called Best Vocation Talent, Skills for those born on the 7th of January. Before I begin, if I may have 1 minute of your time, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Palms are very important to read, they belong to the energy of the soul. And that's how I will know whether health, whether your agreements to be successful or not with the planets can be seen. So palm reading is very important. And I'll also show you how to get those energies with the soul, the third eye, and the aura. Once you learn that, you don't have to wait for your old age to learn all that. It will be taught to you by me very much earlier. And lastly, and even more, you will learn much more. I'll talk to you about that later in the program. Born on the 7th of January. This is a very difficult horoscope to have. It's not your fault. It's the way the planets are performed, how they are positioned. Yes, you can be lucky because you have the planet Saturn working hard for you, and you will see that your goal towards life can be controlled. But your luck will come only when you enter the age of 26 and 27 years old. Before that, you will be quite lost, and whatever you attempt to do just will not work for you. So, 27 and 28, the cycles will start doing well for you. And that's when you will find your feet and find exactly what you want to do in life. The planet Saturn is very much to your favor. You could be a professional in any field, whether a doctor, a lawyer, an architect. You could do that handsomely. And you could also be a great teacher or a lecturer or a professor. And you could have that kind of skills given to you through your experience and knowledge, becoming very, very clever. And best of all, you will be very lucky with land. So anything associated to land and Saturn, you get lucky buying and selling property or houses or buildings for people or developing them. And that's how you become very, very lucky. You have a wonderful Mercury that gives you the sense of communication, marketing fields, a great writer, a great speaker. And you have the creativity from that wonderful Venus that's in your horoscope, making you extremely creative in the fashion industry, in interior decoration with flowers, and with all ways where creativity is being used for even creating events. And you have the magic of the internet to your favor. You'll be very clever with that, and you should pursue that as a base for whatever you do. And you'll excel because your levels of creativity and inventiveness is very, very high. You have to be careful that you change your mind very, very often in whatever you start out to do. And that will waste a lot of time. And you'll have to be careful also in the emotional areas of your life. They can turn very nasty against you. And that will what will interfere with all your skills and all your happiness as well. You also have to be careful that a planet called the planet of secrecy is there. It's a very negative planet, making you behave in a very secretive way or have bad habits that you want to keep secretively. And that can interfere with your occupation, with your job, with your businesses and income. And you will have that danger. And also, this planet can make you health wise very, very weak and give you that sense of weakness. Brain power becomes weak, and the energies don't allow you to continue what you're doing. So many ups and downs are created because of that. Everybody will have positive cycles and negative cycles in their life. You're born on the 7th of January. I want to give you some samples of positive cycle. You have a wonderful cycle, which will be your ages of 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and even the age of 90. You can find that as you approach these ages, you get very lucky in one way or another. And as you get into these ages, the rewards are waiting for you. Of course, you must have some bad cycles as well. And I worry about these cycles, which can turn extremely bad. And they are the ages of 7 already, and then 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61, 70, 79, 88, or even 97 years old, all these ages. As you approach them, difficulties will mount and mount to more. And as you enter these ages, you will see everything comes crashing down, whether it's health, finances, whether it's accidents, whether it's letdowns in emotional areas. So you have many cycles that are ups and downs, like most people who are born on the 7th of January, because the negative planets are leading your horoscope. So, firstly, you have to get into the ages of 26 and 27, and then the ages of 35 and 36. And after these ages of 35, 36, you'll see that the chances of success become more and more and more. So, you'll be considered as a late developer. You have planets which are very determined, and you can do extremely well in the area of sports as well, because you'll have the daringness. But be careful if you like to take journeys, import and export, and visit many countries, that you have a danger in foreign countries and with foreign people. So be careful that your travels can go very badly for you. The physical, mental, emotional, and inspirational side of you will tend to be on the negative side because you are hounded by these negative planets. So you'll have a danger of just doing the wrong thing, whether financially or with people or in the marriage or in the family areas. You'll be tempted by bad planets to do that, and that will interfere with your talent, your vocation, and your skills. Because emotions can get down, can make anybody go very, very low, and they will interfere with success in one way or another. Well, you have many weaknesses, as I've pointed out, and I'm worried that your health areas are going to trouble you a lot as you age. As you age, you'll find that all the skills and all the experience you have, you won't be able to use it because the health area is going to weaken you tremendously. So when you see me for a 90-minute session, I will talk to you in depth about exactly which organs in you and where the diseases are there. And I will help you to overcome them by letting you know very early to go and see the relevant doctors. Well, you're born on not a very good day, but that doesn't mean that success will not come. The trouble is, it doesn't seem to stay long enough for you to enjoy long term. So that is the difficulties in this horoscope. So plan short term rather than long term would be better for you. Expect changes to up and down, up and down. When you see me for a 90-minute session, I'll of course show you how to use energies. Your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. All these energies will help you overcome these difficulties. And I will show you as well in this 90-minute session of exactly how you want to do things. You have a third eye. That third eye, I'm afraid, may be used even for wrong things, like, for example, financial speculation or gambling. So you have to be careful that your third eye, which is going to be very importantly active, may be used for the wrong things. So always remember, think carefully when you want to use your inventiveness as well. And stay away from financial speculation because that's what's going to get you down very badly one day. And gambling as well. Stay on the path of a good salary and a good income and a good business. And that's the way you have to go. I can see that you're later on in life, you will not be able to carry on your functions. And that's going to, as I said, interfere with the success. So try to do everything as much as you can before the ages of 60 and 61. And after that, you must take it easy and have a good rest. Be careful that accidents are seen with this kind of born on the 7th of January, which may give trouble to your job and your business areas. Well, I hope one day you'll see me for a 90-minute session so that I will have your full date of birth, your time of birth, and look at your palms. Your palms are very special to be read. Right now, all I know is 7th of January. That's all I know. I need the full so that I can do that. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to doing this next 9 years. And you'll be very much grateful of knowing exactly what to do for your next 9 years at least. In the meantime, remember that the illnesses you have, they can interfere with success in job and business. So to know your illnesses is something I will tell you very, very thoroughly. In the meantime, I wish you good luck. Thank you. Goodbye.